to analyze rule regulation while creating a page, how and what we should write. On tag few lines we have written, whichever the tag we have, it will be under this category. Now we need to create example topic wise. So what we will do is go to your system and then create a folder called HTML. You can create a folder HTML. You have carry your laptop, you can use that laptop. Okay, so hope you created the folder called HTML. After that, today all the file will go to the HTML folder. Even tomorrow also, all day by day, whichever the file we are creating, all HTML file will go to the HTML folder. Once we come in CSS file will keep a separate folder. Topic wise will create example. For one topic, one example. For one topic, another example. It will not be mix up everything together. Right, so now I hope you have installed some editor. It may be Notepad++ or Visual Studio, any editor which you are following. You can open that editor. You can open that editor and then open that editor. If it is a Notepad++ or it is the VS Code or any other editor, you can open that, and after that we will create the file inside the HTML folder. So first get idea how to create the file and how to run it. Then we'll follow the HTML tags. Okay, so we can create a new file. Go to the file, you have option called new. In the file option is new. In this new file, you can write anything, ABCD, anything you write, ABCD, anything you can write, no problem. After that, we need to save this file. After that, we need to save this file. To save the file, you can press CTRL plus S, CTRL plus S, Control plus S you can press. To save this file, you can press CTRL plus S, and you can save this file in that HTML folder. Go to your system where you created the HTML folder, go to the HTML folder, go inside, right? You can go inside, and then after that you can give this file example1 1.html, example1.html, example1.html as a file name with extension. example 1.html. Now save this file. So this file becomes a HTML document since the extension of the file is HTML. Right. Next, we'll see how to run this file. Next, we can see how to run this file. You can, right, hope you have pressed Ctrl S. Your file is saved. And you are given the file name example1.html. And this file is available in your HTML folder. You can check once where you have created. Hope you can find your full file. It should be under the HTML folder. Now, how to run this file? How to run this file? Just double click on this file. Once you double click on this file, it will open in any browser. You just double click on the file. Double click on the file, it will open in any browser. You can see I did double click and it's got open in a respective browser. Mozilla icon is Chrome icon is coming by default. So it will open in Chrome. It will open in Chrome here. Now running for how many people? Are you able to? You can let me know. Is that you are using the laptop system or desk, or you can say mobile, how you are following? Okay, try writing will be helpful for you. If system is not there, arrange in 1 or 2 days, it will be helpful. Because how much we can write in notebook, that will be limitation. Okay, so this file is ready and you write something, even your page also running. Correct? Okay, next after that, this file we can leave, we can create the next file. There we can follow the proper structure of HTML. We should start from HTML and all. So go to the second file again. In file option, you have option called new. Select on that, new. After that, in this file, you can write ABCD and Control S. Control plus S. Press Control plus S. CTRL plus S you can press. Without writing first time CTRL plus S will not work. So you write ABCD and then press CTRL. ABCD we wrote and then Control S. Again, this file will come to the folder. You can select the HTML folder. I guess by default it will show you the same path. Now you can write here example 2.html. So overall, you got idea how to create the file and how to save the file. File creation, file saving, as well as how to run it. You can go to the folder, double click on file. It will open in browser. Or in case if you are following the Notepad++, if you are using the Notepad++, here inside the view menu. Okay, for Notepad++ editor people, under the view menu, there is option called view current file in respective browser. View current file in, under the view menu, you have option called view current file in. You can select Mozilla, Chrome, Edge, IE, whichever the browser is available in your system. Suppose I have Chrome, I will select the Chrome. So this page will come directly under the Chrome. Right? So from the view menu also we can run view current file in Firefox, Chrome, Edge, IE or something. Whichever the option you have, you can select from there. That should open and should display. Now come to this file. Come to this file and write inside HTML and close it. Check your auto close happen or not. Like suppose I wrote like this, less than symbol, HTML, and I press the greater than, we can see auto close happen. This auto close happen since it's a dependent element, dependent tag, and your Notepad++ have dictionary, through that it found and it's closed automatically. In case in your computer auto close not happen, let me guide you again. Suppose I went here, less than symbol, HTML I wrote, HTML I wrote, and I press the greater than, auto close happen, right? In case in your system auto close is not happening, maybe first time, not maybe, for everyone, first time once we install it, Notepad++, it will not happen. For other editor, like for VS Code, if you are following, or if you are following Sublime editor, in that it will be enabled by default. Auto close will happen. Okay, so to enable the auto close, you can go to this menu, settings. Under the settings, Notepad++ editor, you can go to the settings. Under the settings, you have option called preferences. Under the setting, we have option called preferences. Under the preferences, we have an option called auto completion. You can go for this auto completion option. Find out auto completion. Auto completion option, click on auto completion. After clicking on auto completion, in the right hand side, 6 check boxes are there. In the right side, 6 check boxes are there total. 6 check boxes are there total. Right? So these 6 check boxes should be checked. 6 check boxes should be checked. It is for the auto insert, auto close. You can say once you open the tag, automatically close will happen. Once you open any kind of symbol from this given list, automatically close will happen. Double quote also if you open, close will happen. You will not have much code related problem. It will help you out while writing the code. Okay, so hope you have enabled it, and then you can close it. So auto close is enabled now. Now again you can write in your file, that file you have created example2.html. You can write like this, HTML and greater than. Sequentially if you type, then it will happen. Come inside, under the HTML, you will follow the head, HEAD, and you will follow the body, head and body. Now we need to understand under the head what you are going to write and under the body what you are going to write. That notes you have to write in developer guide. So open the head, close the head, open the body, close the body, and then come to the your developer guide page, make some notes, and then come back. We'll create the example and we'll run it. Right, so hope you have open HTML, close HTML, head is also open, close, body is also open, close. Go to your notes. Inside the notes, you can write HTML tag where you have started. From there to where HTML end. So its HTML start to HTML end is called document. In the term of JavaScript, it's called as a document. Okay, HTML start to HTML end is called as a document. This document is split into two parts. One was called head and second is called body. This is the structure of the document. This is what you are writing, a structure of HTML document. A structure of HTML document. A structure of HTML document. So we can say HTML start to HTML end is called a document. This document will break into two parts, head and body. The head further will divide. Head will divide into marketing section. And another part you can say called a library section. Marketing section and library section. Marketing section, what is include? It includes the digital marketing. Digital marketing. For digital marketing, lot of rule regulations are there. You have to connect with the Google. You have to follow some kind of standard. For that also some codes will come. Plus you have to add the analytics part. Plus you have to add website verification part. Everything will happen under the head section. That is also under the first block. That's called a digital marketing area. Through that, you are going to market your website. You are going to promote your website. Next, under the library section, you will be using always two type of library. One will be called CSS library. And second will be JavaScript library. Okay, CSS library and JavaScript library. CSS library, you will write your own CSS and you can integrate with the page. You can use the Bootstrap and integrate with the page. You can use the Font Awesome, you can integrate with the page. Or you can use many other library of the CSS given by people, or we can write our own also and we can integrate under the library section. JavaScript file we can create and we can integrate. We can use the jQuery, we can use the React library, we can use some other library. So those library come under the head section. Right? So you can see head section is important part where entire library and entire marketing related stuff is going to take the place. Now next related to body. Inside body what we'll do? So for example, till date, whichever the website you have browsed, whichever the website you have gone through, okay, in the website, when you see some content, well-designed pages, well-structured pages, very good look and feel, correct? Everything comes from the body part only. Whatever the information you want to collect from user and whichever the information you want to display to the user, right? Every information you have to put inside the body. But again, we have to look at the rule regulation of content and we have to look into the HTML tags. So under the body, you can write contents with suitable HTML tags. You have to use the HTML tags to display the content. But again, according to content, you have to choose the tags. Okay, according to content, we have to choose the container. So container is nothing but the tags. According to our data, our information, we have to use the tag. What type of information you want to display in the web page? Suitable to that, we have to choose the tags. Okay, those all are going to take the place in body. Now you can see the library is sitting under the head part. Correct, and the contents are sitting under the body part. Content will get supported by library. Library is where under the head and the content is under the body. Both will have a proper you can say linking that we are going to study under the CSS and JavaScript. Wait a minute. Okay. Now come down. So this is the structure of your HTML document. Now after this structure, we need to follow the list of tags in the sequence. List of tags we need to follow the in sequence. So for that we have made one example. In that file we will write some tags. Again we'll create some example. There we'll write some tags. Okay. So hope this rule regulation you have not forget since yesterday. Two type of tag we have, input and output. After that, dependent tag will be there. If the tag is open and closed, it's called dependent tag. Independent tag is those tags that will be only open. Block level tags are those tags that print in the new line. Inline tags are those tags that print in the same line. Okay, so the 6 point we have discussed already. Plus, I have made a short note also here. Details notes are here. Plus, this is the short note in single line definition. You are implementing now, you will remember automatically. Okay, right? So we follow the HTML structure, HTML file document structure. How it will be? It will be the HTML head and body. Correct? So hope you are writing as well. Next, you will come to your file. That is your example one file. In that, we'll follow some tags. We'll run the page. We'll see the output. We'll make a note again. Then next example. Okay, written. Now come to the example 2 file. In example 2 file, head part you are going to skip as of now. You will not use the head tag from the next example. Head tag we will use once we follow the CSS words. We will use the HTML and body, and we will understand the list of tags with their advantage, disadvantage, where to use, where not to use. Okay, now come under the body tag. Under the body tag, you will write the heading tags that is given by HTML. Whenever you are creating a page, in one page, what type of information you are going to display. For that information, you have to create a short line, and that short line you will display through the heading tag. So how many heading tag we have? We have total 6 heading tag, H1 to H6. In that, every page, H1 will be compulsory. It will give better user experience. We will make a note of that also. Now write call H1. H1. Write the H1. In H1 you can write call. Simple you can write contact us. Contact us. Assume you have one page. In that page you are going to display one headline called contact us. H1 tag. Follow again another tag called H2 for the similar content. Write contact us only. Write one more tag called H3. Here also you write called contact us. It is H1 to H6. After writing all, we will run the file and we will compare. If you display the contact us using H1, how bigger it comes, how it look. If you display the contact us only using the H5, how it looks. Okay. So contact us, we wrote 3 places. Come down, follow the H4. Contact us, follow the H5. Contact us, follow the H6 also. Contact us. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 example will be little odd for you. You will feel like what I'm doing. But you should not feel like that what you are doing. You are doing the right thing only. It is the preparation for the future. Okay. So write it. Now you are writing one line, two line. After 1 2 days, you will create many lines. After that, you will create many files. After that, you will create the project. So starting will happen from the 0 level only. Write it H1 to H6 and again run your page. Let me know your page is running or not. And then compare H1 how bigger, H2 how bigger, H3 how bigger, or H6 how bigger. When we create a page inside the page, we add this heading, right? Then after that, once we run the page, user will come to your page. They will read contact us. They will understand, oh, this is a contact us page. They will go to the services page. They will read a big headline, well, our services. User will understand, oh, this is a services page. Correct? So in that case, it will be helpful for the user to identify the type of content in your each page. Okay. So let's write it first and run once, see how it appears. It look like this. H1 will be very small, H1 will be largest, H6 will be smallest. Now, how bigger heading you want to display? You have to decide. In your page, the heading should be big one, then H1. Heading should be smaller, then H6. Medium size, H2, H3, H4 are available. Along with that, you have to follow the rule regulation as well. Check now, page is running or not. Okay. Right. Once you run it, you can let me know in the chat your page is running or not. Control S is the important. When you write it, then you can check once, write it, save it, and then run the page. Okay, running the same method, go to the folder, double click on the file, or from the view menu, go to the view current file, this one, select anyone and see. So hope everyone is writing or you tried. Okay, next right. When we wrote H1 to H6, okay, when we wrote H1 to H6, we have to use it and how many times you should use in one page. Right, everyone create the website and everyone target will be to come in Google search. Everyone want to make their business online. Everyone want to promote the page online. Okay. So in that case, how the Google will give priority, that is also important. We need to follow their rule regulation also. Right. So you can make a note in developer guide. Only one person wrote it. Other, write it. Compulsory. If you write no, it's helpful for you. Okay. So come to the developer guide and make a note. H1 to H6. H1 to H6. H1 to H6. H1 to H6. You can write, it is called heading tag. It is called heading tag. Okay, H1 to H6 is called the heading tag. Right? It used to create the headline of web page. The headline for web page. In that case, you can write next. Each page H1 is required. H1 is required minimum and maximum one time. Like H1 tag, you should not repeat multiple times, because in one page, what is the purpose of this page? Why you have made this page? That the heading will explain. And one heading, if you are displaying two times the similar size, similar everything, then people will feel like what is the heading and what is the subheading. Even not user, your digital marketing, Google search engine also will get confused why you are using the same heading two times. Correct? So it will become against the Google digital marketing search engine policy. This is inside every page. Whenever you create a page and you are going to upload your page in the server, you are going to upload your page in the server, and your page will become live and it will come in Google search. So in that order, we have to write each page. H1 is required how many times? One time. We should not use H1 many times. It represents the main heading, and that will go in the first I for the digital marketing. Digital marketing term says in one page, whichever is the main keyword, that should be highlighted using the H1. So when the user will come to your page, in single eyes, they'll understand, oh, this page is for this purpose, right? They will not have to read multiple lines to understand the content of the page. Okay. Once the user will open the page using the single eye, once they look into the page, they'll come to know, oh, this is about us page. Correct? This is the services page. This is the login page. So for that purpose, H1 is required. Then he will ask, what about H2, H3, H4, H5, H6? So there is no such rules, important rule from the Google digital marketing side. If you are writing this page, then okay. If you are not writing H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, then also okay. But you can write here H2 to H6 based on a need we can use. Okay, H2 to H6 based on need we can use, right? No such rule regulation like H1. We can use no such rules like H1. Okay, how you have the rule for H1? Like you can use once, similar way. There is no such control, there is no such tight rule on the H2, H3, H4, H5, 6. You can use 10 times also, you can not use also, all is fine. But main heading is compulsory at once in one page. Okay, read it. Now come, we can write the next file, or maybe in the same example also we can write some tags for the text formatting. So write the heading called text formatting tags, text formatting tags. You are going to display some text inside the web browser. While displaying the text inside the web browser, okay, while creating the page and with much text, you may need to format something. You need to display something bold, italic, underline, red color, blue color, right? So how to do that? Those come under the text formatting part. Okay, so you can write here, you have one tag called B. It's called a bold tag. We have one tag called B tag, bold tag. We have another one called I italic tag, U as a underline tag, font tag, and then we have called a strong tag, and then we have called, you can say, next which one? Bold, italic, underline, font strong, and then you can write some more called EM tag. Then you can write some more tag called a label is not part of that. Yes, we have a tag called del tag and we have a tag called ins tag. Now in one example, we will use this all so that it will be one place. Write this. Bold, italic, underline, font, strong, EM, del and INS. You can write this one in developer guide. Then we can create next example and we can display inside this all the tags with their suitable example. Okay, now come to the next file. Next file. The file you have created, here only you can write, or maybe better we can create another file. Next file you create for example 3. Save this file. HTML you can open, close, and save this file, example 3. Save this file as example 3. Even tag I have sent in a chat also. In case you missed out, you can take from the chat, you can add as well. Zoom chat. In example 3, we can use the all formatting tags, HTML open close, follow the body tag. Under body tag, under body tag, write H1, right inside HTML text formatting tags. So in future, once you open this file, then in the beginning you will see, okay, this file is for the text formatting purpose. So HTML text formatting tags. Right, come down. and use one p tag. Then you will ask what is the use of the p tag. We can write here a small description. P tag is just like the paragraph tag. When we read the hard copy book, under the hard copy book, content will be organized paragraph wise. 1 paragraph, 2 paragraph, 4 line, 5 line, paragraph wise it will be organized. So when someone want to read that, they will not feel overload to read 100 line at a time. They will feel like, okay, 4 line is one paragraph, let me read it. Again, after reading one paragraph, they will feel interesting. They will read the next paragraph. Similar way in the web technology, when you are going to display some content in the web browser, and while displaying the content in the web browser, if your content is in the text format, you have some kind of product description, you want to display your profile information, you want to display some kind of description about anything. Okay, you are writing article, you are writing comment, you are writing some kind of description for any kind of product or item or any services. In that case, you will have much text content. So when we are going to display the text content, which tag is made for that? Which is the suitable tag? Then keep in mind, we have a tag called this one, called as a p tag. P tag is also people call it a paragraph tag, since it is going to take the place like a paragraph. Okay, like hard copy paragraph. But again, limitation we have, we can make a note also. P tag work like paragraph. Okay, it used to display text data. It used to display the text data in web page. Okay. Next, after that, something we are going to write that should be in the bold. So we will open the B tag and we will close the B tag. Okay. And we'll write here use P tag if text length is more than 130 character. Use the p tag if the text length is more than 130 character. Okay, so use the p tag if the text is more than 130 character. This will come in bold. Okay, this will come in bold. Leave this p tag, start another p tag. Start another p tag, write inside something else, some other type of okay, or instead of p tag, we can use here label tag. Label tag open, label tag close. Right, under the label tag, we will write label used to display text data, but open the I tag and close the I tag. Label used to display used to display text data, but open the I tag, close the I tag if text is between 1 to 130 character. 1 to 130 chars. Okay, so this page is explaining you many things. Number one, paragraph you got to know. What is the use of that? Using the paragraph, you will display the content inside the web page if the text is more than 130 character. And there only inside we follow a B tag. Some portions should come in bold. Some text should come in bold. Next, below another label tag we wrote. Inside we wrote, label tag will also help you to display the text data, but limitation is there. Label is a small container. Okay, don't use the label tag if the text is more than 130 character. You are going to use the label tag if the text is between 1 to 130 characters. And after that, if the text is between 1 to 130 characters, we kept in I tag. So it will come as a italic. Please save the file, run it. Some portion of the text will come bold and some portion of the text will come as a italic. Some portion will come in italic. Something like this. You can see this much is the bold and this much is coming in the italic format. Try, check once. Next, after the label, we'll write a tag called underline, U tag. U tag is called underline tag. You can write here, this text is underlined by U tag. This text is underlined by U tag. This text is underlined by U tag. Text become underline. Check now. So we can see some portion become as a underline. Next, after that, we have one more tag called font tag. So we will use the font tag here. Font. But all are going in the same line. Let's try to break the line. BR will help you. BR will help you. Here also write one BR. Line will get break. Now font tag has three property. One is called color. Using that you can change the color of your text. Another you have called size. Using that you can change the size of the text. So write call by font tag. We'll write here called color as red. Font color as red. So this will come in red color. This much will come in red color. Next, let me write one more tag, font only. There we will use a property called size. The size is 1 to 7. 1 is the smallest font size and 7 is the largest font size in HTML. So let me write call 7 and see how bigger it's coming. We'll write call font size is 7. And along with side, we can use the color also. Both property we can use together. Green. So now you can see, once we run the page, the first font will be only red, whereas second font will be green as well as size is 7. Range is between 1 to 7. 1 to 7. Range is between 1 to 7 according to HTML. 1 to 7 according to HTML. Okay, ready? Save it and check once. Your page will look like this. Italic is coming in italic, bold is coming in the bold, U is coming under the underline. This is by font and this is also by font only. So font size is also able to change, font color is also possible to change, and remaining bold, italic, underline as usual we have. Come down, right below one more tag called EM tag. It's just like is a italic. This is under EM tag. This is under the EM tag. So this will look little italic. Will look little italic. Something like this. You can see. Italic. Font style will get changed plus italic will happen. After this, we'll write another tag, one HR tag. Using HR tag, we can bring a line from beginning to last. So this many tags we wrote, now we will separate it. So for separation purpose, we have to break the line continuous. So we have a BR tag also that you saw on the top. Along with that, we have a HR tag. It will bring a line. It's called a horizontal rule. So for HR tag, you are setting the color as red and you are setting the size as 20, 30, 50, 60, 10, 11, your wish. So it is the HR tag will bring a line complete from beginning to last. Line color will be red color and the thickness of the line will be 20 pixel. Check till here, then we will use the DL tag and INS tag. Color is the property, red is the value. Size is the property, 20 is the value. Size you can call it a property also, you can call it attribute also. Property, attribute, both represent the same thing. Okay, color is the property or attribute, whereas red is the value. Size is the property or attribute, whereas the 20px is the value. Okay, check now, how is that? It's something like this. Right? One line came, horizontal line. Next, after this, you can see the EM tag and REM tag. EM tag and not EM, del tag and INS tag. Write the del tag, DEL. Del represent the old value. Like suppose you are selling a product online and the old price was 1000 rupees and offer price is 800. So old price you can display through the del. It will come a strike. It will come as a cross line. It's like this. Like suppose we'll say RS 1000 old price. Now come down below and write the INS. INS. Rupees 800. They can write here call offer or a discount or anything. So del will look like as a cross and ins will look like as a underline. Del will look cross, ins will look underline. Let us sequence is look like this. You can see del is coming as a cross as well as ins is coming as a underline. So using these tags, we can format the tags using only HTML in HTML. But once you come in the CSS, like you have so much of property and value, using that property value, you don't have to look into the, you can say, existing HTML tags. You can manage everything through the CSS property values only. Now you tell me for how many people are running and who and all have tried. In the chat, you can let me know how many people have tried in the system. Running. 2, 3, 4, 5. Use any editor. There is no limit. There is no some kind of this thing you should use only Notepad++. If you are comfortable with the VS Code, fine, no problem. Use it. Okay. Okay. So for you both is running. Okay. So this file has explained us something about the bold, italic, underline, EM, del, and INS. So what we'll do in coming example, maybe next example itself, anywhere we can use the B tag directly. Then you will understand, oh, why we are going to make the text as a bold. Some places we can use as a del tag. Some place we use the font tag. Correct. Some place we can use the U tag. So according to need, where we want to make a text highlight, we can use this certain tags from here. Okay. But again, you will ask, do you have any limitation on this tag? How many character it should be? Like, can we display 500 characters, 500 words, 1000 words in the bold, italic, underline? Okay, right? So see, in this tag, you don't have certain limitation. Okay, maybe in one page you want to display half paragraph as a bold, half paragraph as a color, half paragraph as a underline. So there is no such limitation at all. Okay. Then you will ask paragraph. I have written a note there. Paragraph when we should use. So paragraph you should use in those scenario if you have a text inside the page and the text length is bigger, like it's going to be more than 130 character. Then you will ask why this limitation is there. Then in programming language, okay, in programming language, we have a word called variable. Okay, in programming language, we have a word called variable. So there is a two type of variable again. One variable is the fixed length variable, and one variable is content length variable. Content length variable and fixed length variable, both are different. So when you say the fixed length variable, a variable that always takes certain memory. Whether you have content or you have no content, it will take that much of memory, minimum. That is called as a fixed length. And another variable, if you have a content, it will take memory. If you have no content, it will not take the memory. And how much content you have, that much only take memory. When you talk about the bold, italic, underline, these tags are variable. You can say content length variable. how much content you have, that much memory space it will take. If you are not giving any content to B tag, it will not take any memory space. But talking about the P tag says like, I have minimum, whenever you will call the P tag, it will take minimum certain space. That becomes a fixed length variable. Like whenever you call a tag, like suppose paragraph will say, whenever you use the paragraph, I'll take your 130 character in your browser memory. Now, unfortunately, you use a P tag and you are displaying hello, how are you? How many? 20 character. And your paragraph is occupying in memory 130 character. And 130 character they are not going to release. Only you have used 20 character. Remaining 110 character is misuse of the memory space. That will lead your page to the browser crash. That will lead your page to the, you can say, heavy. That will make your page as a slow to execute. That will make your page multiple factor it will get failed. Okay. So as a UI developer, it is your responsibility to identify the content and container. Backend developer will give you the list of content. They will give you bulk content. Now, which tag will be suitable for what size of the content, as a front-end developer is going to decide. Okay, you are going to make your page super fast, or you are going to make a page as super slow, based on your knowledge. Okay, so while writing the tag, little limitation we have to keep in mind where I should use so that lifelong it will work. Where you should use, where certain condition it should not get fail. Okay, where you should use which tag so that the code review or maybe load balancing or maybe high traffic, your page should be able to handle that. Okay, so those all we have to understand and write. For that purpose only you are writing, sir, some certain rule regulation and all. Okay? You will not find such a requirement where in one page you have to use h1 tag 2 times. If h1 tag will come 2 times, use the h2 tag and increase the font size using CSS. Okay, suppose this page if I run, this page if I run, if you are going to use this similar heading 2 times, then what will happen? Your user will feel like, not only user, everywhere it will affect. Whether this is the main heading or this is the main heading. Which one is the main heading? Correct? If both are the same size, then what will happen? Both are the same size, then what will happen? That is one problem. Another problem, yes, assume forcefully you want, no, I want to use like H1 only. So don't use H1, use H2 and H2 make like is H1. H2 make like is a H1. So that your another rule will not fail. User point of view, the page will look okay. H1 is also looking similar, H1 is also looking similar. Font size is similar. But when the analytics will work on your page, analytics will not get fail. Analytics will find, okay, H1 is there one time, fine, success. H2 is there, okay. When the user will come to the page, user will feel like, okay, H1 is also looking similar, H2 is also looking, it's following the user point of view also, and it is following whom? Analytics point of view also. You have to look into them. Okay? That way you can do. H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, all will look similar font with the help of CSS. Okay. But when the analytics will look into the page, they will find, oh, H1 is also there, H2 is also there, and H6 is also there. When the user will look into the page, they will feel like, okay, all the headings are same. All the heading, all the font size is same, not using the tag. It's happened through the CSS. Okay, so for that way, you need to follow. Come to developer guide now again. Make some note here. Okay, what will note it? Like suppose you are displaying this data in the page. Assume this content you display inside the page, and in this page you want to highlight some point as a point wise. Point number A something, point number 2 something, point number 3 something, point number 4 something. one option. Another option you want to highlight as a point number A, something written, B something written, 3 something is written, how to organize the content, how to format that. That come under the type of list. Okay, in MS Office, if you are using the MS Word, you have a feature called bullets and numbering. There is a feature called bullets and numbering. You have 10 points. You can highlight through the bullets. You have 10 points. You can highlight through the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D, Roman 1, 2, 3, a small, capital, all options we have. Okay. Using bullets, if you want to display, you can display the hand symbol, you can display the arrow symbol, you can display the flower symbol, you can display the dot symbol, you can display the circle. Those are called what? Bullets and numbering. But in the term of HTML, if using the MS, if you are creating a doc file using the MS Word, then you can use the bullets numbering feature, you can format the content properly. But if you are using the HTML, then how to format it? How to organize in the bold and you can say in bullets and numbering. Then in HTML, we have a feature called type of list. Type of list. The type of list is of 3 types. Order list is a 5 types. Unordered list is a 4 type. Another one is called DL. Definition list is of 2 types. Okay. So you can write in the developer guide, then we can. Type of list. Okay, type of list. You can write one called OL, order list. Next is called DL. Definition list. OL, UL. Before that, you can write as a UL here. One more is called as a UL. Unorder list. Unorder list. Okay, order list and unorder list. Now, in order list, we have multiple types. We can create a file called example 4.html. 4.html. Okay, create a next file, example 4.html. Written OL, UL, DL. Now write the next example. Example 4.html. In example 4.html, again you follow HTML. So hope you have written this 3 OL, UL. I will send you in the chat. Right here, body tag, and right inside H1, 12, order list, order list example, order list example. Order list example. You will open the OL tag and close the OL tag, not 01. It is not 01, it is O and L, order list. In order list, we have a property called type, TYP type. In order list, we have a property called type. Type equal to 1. So it will give the order as a 1, 2, 3. Okay, type equal to 1. It is going to generate an order as a 1, 2, 3. That's called as a order list. Now come inside, follow the LI. It's called as a list item. List item. Using LI tag, you will display the list items. Full form is list item. LI. Come below. Follow the next LI. Anything to write? Write the next LI. Write the next LI. Correct. Write one more LI. And save it. Save now. You can run the page. It will give you 1, 2, 3. By default, it will give you as a 1, 2, 3. Any option you can write. It's not like same content. Content can be anything. It will look like this. This is called one order. After this, we can write one HR tag. Page will look clean. HR tag is not part of order list. Just I'm writing to make the page more better look and feel. Correct. Color below, size 15. So this, after OL, one line will come and that line will be in blue color and the size will be of 15 px. It's called as a order list. And then HR, horizontal row, something like this. Check now, let me know also your page is running. These classes you will have in the first month is confirm Monday to Friday. First month, everything we have Monday to Friday. And in the second month, JavaScript will come. Their complexity will be little. So there will be chances of Monday to Saturday. Okay. If we feel like we are slow, then we will sit on Saturday also. And once you come in the third month, then Monday to Friday will be syllabus and the Saturday, Sunday, you have to sit for the project. So in first month, Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you will not have anything. And in the second month, Monday to Saturday, you can consider. Sunday, you will be free. And in the third month, Monday to Monday, you will be busy. Monday to Friday, syllabus, and Saturday, Sunday, you will have project work. Right? That way it is planned. So tomorrow we have Saturday. Tomorrow we have which one? Saturday, right? Tomorrow will not log in. Day after tomorrow also you will not log in. You will log in directly on Monday. Evening time, I will send you this video in your this one WhatsApp group. I have made a group. In that I guess eight people are